Hey, what up with it?
What happening?
What's up, world? Hey, man, we back.
We back.
Another episode.
This what, 5?
5.
Hey,
5, man, you live. You hear me?
you hear me?
We back. Hey, man, we was just talking about wrestling, man. Speaking of wrestling, did you see that the UFC and the WWE then joined forces to make a major conglomerate and
Like a league? They can buy
they worth like 21 billion like already. They got like a mega sports.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah. It's crazy because then like the XFL fall up under that umbrella, all that type of shit. So man, it's pretty dope.
Is it gonna be real fighting or fake fight?
Man, I don't know, bro. I can't wait to see, you know what I'm saying, John Jones go against the Undertaker and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You said the Undertaker.
Yeah.
The Undertaker ain't still wrestling.
Hey man, shit, he might. Who knows?
And Kane.
I mean, Ric Flair was still wrestling when we was young, and he was still old then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he been old my whole life.
The whole like Morgan Freeman type shit.
Yeah. Been old. You been old. Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, bro. I stopped watching wrestling when I was, man. I don't know. Once I got to the age where I just could not ignore the fact that it was clearly fake, I couldn't watch it no more. Like, cause at first I used to lie to myself, like nah, this shit real. I mean, yeah, I know he punched him with the right hand and he fell
And
to
he stomped.
Yeah, he fell to his left side. But man, that could happen. I used to just make excuses for them niggas the whole time.
Hey, my homeboy still watch wrestling now.
Oh yeah. I know.
As a grown up.
Yeah, that's beyond me. Like, if you got a kid and your kid is into wrestling,
Yeah,
I
that's
get
different.
it. Like, I wouldn't mind bonding with my son over wrestling, but I know it's fake to the point where I can't even act like I'm enthused about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take my son to a monster truck show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. But
Yeah, man.
I want to though, cause I used to really love that shit when I was a kid.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
It's crazy cause I feel like he a racist now, so like
I already know who
so
you talking
now
about.
I don't really fuck with him. But that could be a lot of people though. I ain't talking about the one you think I'm talking about.
Okay.
You think I'm talking about Hulk Hogan?
No.
Who you thought I was talking about?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, Stone Cold cool. Apparently,
I thought he was cool too. But
yeah. Apparently that was capped, like the story that they put out about him. But Kevin Nash was my favorite wrestler at one point. Like, yeah, I had a few. I had a few.
He might be.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Shout out to DDP. That was one of my favorite wrestlers too. And I ain't never heard no smut on his name, so we just gonna rock with DDP, man. Diamond Dallas Page. You hear me?
Let me tell you who I used to like.
Oh.
The Rock.
Oh yeah, The Rock was the
Smell what The Rock is cooking.
yeah, The Rock was The Rock was my favorite wrestler. I take that back. I totally missed the boat on that one. Yeah, that was my favorite wrestler.
Smell what The Rock said. He come out The Rock.
Yeah, he used to, like, the crowd used to be chanting all type of wild shit, like. Then they used to. If you smell.
But The Rock is cooking. Had all my attention. I ain't gonna lie.
Straight up, man. I fuck with The Rock, man. A long way, man. And he got Memphis ties, so I fuck with him for sure. You know, all these niggas got Memphis ties. For real, man. They used to have to my mom was into wrestling. Like, everybody in Memphis at one point was into wrestling because all them dudes used to have to come through the M to make it to the big leagues and shit.
Okay.
So yeah, Undertaker, The Rock, Kane, Ric Flair, what's buddy name? Jeff Jarrett. Like, he was from the Ville. So I used to be down there too. Like, yeah, you had to come through there to get to the next level. I remember it was a dude, I was about to say K Kemp, but I think his name K Quick. Like, he wound up being like a big wrestler too. But yeah, you had to come through the M to get there, man.
Okay, then.
Hell yeah. Man, so I don't know, where should we start? I want to start with this Maino Troy Ave shit, but not from the angle everybody else talking about. Cause man, fuck all that shit, man. Like that courtroom shit. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, man, a lot of niggas be expecting niggas to go to jail for life over street cred and shit. Man, fuck that shit, bro. Like, it ain't no pussy in jail. I'm straight. Like, let me go home, nigga. Especially if I ain't do nothing. Why would Troy Ave go to jail for a nigga that wanted to kill him? Like just the whole street integrity. Like the shit makes no sense to me.
I
But
don't know, man.
yeah, go ahead. What you think about
We
it?
don't know the narrative, man. That's what Maino was saying. Like, you paint this narrative as if you didn't put your man in position that got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I feel like how you feel as far as the street stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I understand that, but
But what you mean? Like, so Maino said that he was the one that initiated the contact between him, Troy Ave. Troy Ave initiated the contact between Troy Ave and Taxstone.
He didn't say that, but it was like
It was implied.
you acting like you ain't the reason your man died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he implied that like he pushed up on him. Like, but that's the thing though. So it's kind of hard to have any type of opinion on that situation because we don't know if that's true or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then I think he said Troy Ave probably felt the way with Maino because when Buddy was shot, he was trying to move the body, but Maino was like, "Listen, you can't move a body with a bullet in it. You might move, the bullet might move." So
yeah,
he thought he was like saying, "F your man, leave him alone." But he's like, "Nah, don't touch the body. Y'all up 4 flights of steps or whatever. 4th floor, you can't move a body."
So Troy Ave and Maino had this discussion in the club.
I think he was like, "Hey, help me." And he was like, "Nah, don't move him."
Shit,
it was like that. Allegedly, I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what they saying.
Yeah, that's some serious allegations there. Like, but
crazy.
And so now they done went from that
to your chain fake.
To your chain fake. Like, like I'm just the wrong nigga, honestly, to have these type of discussions with because I do not see the world how most people see the world. I don't give a fuck about a shiny rock. To me, is a shiny rock, bro. I don't give a fuck if that shit was found in the ground or if it was made by a scientist in the lab, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I like it, if I'm wearing a chain, the only reason I got these on because they were bought for me. That's the only reason I got real chains on because they were bought for me. If I had to buy these motherfuckers myself, and I am not rich, I am not spending crazy bread on some change, bro. I promise. Like,
how much is crazy bread?
It's all relative to how much you're actually worth. You know what I'm saying? So, like for me, if I was walking around with a $20,000 piece on my neck, that's fucking insane for what I feel like. I feel like that should be in the bank for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't be on my neck.
So if you got it on your neck, how much you think you should have in the bank?
If you got 20 on your neck, you should have at least 5 times that in the bank. You should at least have 100K in the bank. Yeah, like for sure. If you got $1 million on your neck, you know what I'm saying, you should have 5 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? like 20%, like 20%, like I don't feel like you should be wearing 20% of your worth on your body.
Yeah.
So I really like honestly
More
maybe
than
that's
that.
maybe less than So you know it's just
it's a lot of people out here with some big ice. Like the everyday person got 10,000 on their neck, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen kids coming out of high school, big diamonds. I'm like, oh.
I mean, but if you're doing it and you living paycheck to paycheck, I mean, think about it. But I mean, also, I'm not here to judge. I'm just telling you from my point of view, my perspective.
You don't think they should finance it?
Going in debt over, like, cause my thing is, it's shiny, bro. That's all I wear this motherfucker for. It's for it to shine, cause I like the way it look when it shine. I don't give a fuck if it came out the ground or if it came out of a lab. Like, that's like, okay, for instance, you put oil in your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I care if the oil came out of the ground or if it's synthetic oil? Like, why would I care? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as it works, it get the job done, then we cool. Right. Like, long as my chain is gonna shine, like I don't care what made it shine.
So you put moisturites on them?
Who?
Moisturites.
I didn't even know how you pronounce that motherfucker. I seen Cuz talking about it on the caption on Instagram. It said that, but I ain't know what the hell it was. But if it look good and it ain't finna turn my neck green, we cool. We cool. We can rock with that.
Yeah, you can get some moisturites.
Yeah, I really don't care. You said moisturites.
What did you say?
Moisturites. That is a freaky ass name. But okay, yeah, I wouldn't. You know, I ain't tripping. Like,
what is it a price that's too much no matter how much money you got to spend on the chain?
I ain't never spending an M on shit. I ain't never spending a half an M on shit.
I don't think these people spending that either.
Hey, yeah, me either. I mean, well, we know they not. Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
know.
promo. They
we
say
know,
that.
We around some people, you know what I'm saying? And we know that these people get free shit all the time.
Yeah, they say that, and then you go buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought my chain from Icebox. Now you can't even ride by Icebox because everybody at Icebox.
Yeah. I mean, they'll tell you, like, yo, I got $250,000 on my neck. Technically, they might have $250,000 on their neck, but you got to realize these jewelers got budgets that they spend on marketing, right? And so let's say your marketing budget for the year was $1 million. If there's some type of science to it. If you spend $1 million in marketing every year, then you should be able to bring back 15, 20 million, right? So why wouldn't I give you a $250,000 piece and only spend like a quarter of my budget for marketing on a rapper who has a big platform and people see that.
Put it in your song and everybody gonna see it.
All I'm gonna say is you gotta shout me out in your song.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Exactly. You gotta take pictures in this.
Yeah,
some stuff that and I need you to shout me out in 4 songs this year, and they gotta be your biggest songs. Boom. Like
that's how people knowing it, man.
Exactly, bro. Think about back in the day when we was kids. What jeweler was known when we was kids? Jacob. That's all we heard was going to see Jacob to floss my wrist.
Jacob.
Yeah, exactly. And he was the man back then.
Mm-hmm.
Then who came after him? Was it Johnny Dang? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff go in waves. Now I'm hearing all these guys, all the dudes from the crib, they always talking about going to Wafi.
Yeah,
I don't even know who that is, but
that's Icebox.
That's Icebox. Okay, that's the owner name or something.
That's the guy that worked there, I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
I hope I'm right. I think that's who that is.
I mean, shit, I wouldn't know. I ain't really into all that, but hey, man, Wafi, hey, hook us up too, bro.
I swear, give me some.
Hey, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit earrings or something.
Hey, man,
pinky ring or something.
Hey, man, reach out.
I'm gonna shout you out.
Hey, for sure, man. You get all the free promo you want, bro. But yeah, like. I don't know, like it's all a part of marketing, but to me personally, I'm not spending that type of bread. Like, cause I think too, it says a lot about. So Maino said it say a lot about your character. Dirk says the same exact thing. That's my favorite rapper, but I didn't hear him say that a lot of times.
Can you be a real one if your chain fake?
I believe you can. Like, why wouldn't you be? See, I don't need. See, I feel like me. I was getting bitches before. I was wearing chains, before I was wearing watches, before, you know what I'm saying, like anything that was shiny that could attract, you know what I'm saying, a chick. So I feel like if you feel like you gotta have $100,000 chain on, or you know what I'm saying, $250,000 watch on to pull a chick, it's like you admitting that you lame. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that. I can go to the swimming pool like I used to do back in the day, throw me some swim trunks on, throw me a wife beater on, chill at the pool, and I can do really well. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't feel like you can do that, just say that, bro. Like, don't try to attack my jury.
You think it's okay? So we should make fake jewelry cool. Women wear it all the time. It's called costume jewelry. Yeah. Costume jewelry.
Yeah.
So men can't rock. Where's the equality? Where is the equality?
Exactly. But you know okay, so women heap a lot of things onto us men that we must do, or else we're not a real man, right? Like, no, I mean, you know it. Like, the first thing they're gonna do is
I'm a real man, so you know.
The first thing they're gonna do is question your sexuality. As soon as you try to argue with them, you arguing with a bitch? Must be a
man. What straight man argue with a woman? Oh my God.
It's showing. Like, what are you talking about? You cannot disagree with a woman, or else your whole sexuality is questioned at that point. And so
then they gonna hit you with a new term they seen on Twitter. That's toxic masculinity. You be like, come on.
Yeah, and it really come out once they lose an argument with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause then they can only revert back to what is gonna hurt you. But men, we don't do ourselves any favors.
What we be doing, man?
Men be placing all this shit on other men too. Like, I'm not saying that this is right, but I'm not saying that you shouldn't know how to do certain things, but like, men be like, are you with a nigga who don't know how to change the tire? You gotta get rid of him, man. That's a cis ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, damn, like, Like, maybe the nigga didn't have no daddy just like you, and he ain't no figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but women have to take pile-ons from men, right?
Mm-hmm.
From some men, because then you got like a whole bunch of niggas who simps, and then you got niggas who actually play it down the middle like me. I call a man out for being wrong, just like I call a woman out for being wrong. But then you got the women, you got the men who get piled on from the women, and men get piled on from men.
Mm-hmm.
So it do feel like as a man, you got stones being thrown at you all the time.
You at war 100% of the time.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's your partners, unless it's your girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, you at war a lot as a man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when you walk out the door of your house, when you leave in the morning, it's war until you get back home.
It is, man. You know, like, depending on your environment, you know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity to actually acquire some property recently.
Talk your shit.
When I went out there, you know what I'm saying? It went where I wanted to be. It looked like that Juvenile High video.
Oh.
Damn.
It was project-ish.
Hell yeah, that shit was woo. It was kids outside with Pampers on running across the street. How? Like, where are your handlers? Looking at like, shit was crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that shit look like Juvenile High video.
Straight up.
Man.
I'm
over
there
in that big body Benz.
Straight up.
That's straight project.
Nah, real talk. I'm looking at the parents like just sitting over there on their phone while they kids like they 2-3-year-old running across the street, and I'm like, and they looking at me like,
don't run over my baby.
That's right.
Get your baby out the road, man. Get off the damn phone.
Come on now. This ain't it. That is not it, Chief.
Looking at you like you wrong. Don't hit my baby. Hey, your baby in the road, ma'am.
Right.
Why you on the phone when your baby in the road? You should get off the phone and come get your baby.
Hey, man. It be like that for real, man. Yeah. But anyway, you see what's happening down there in Memphis? What happened at Gotti restaurant?
Oh, yeah. There was like somebody got... No, they was shooting like 2 people got killed or something like that.
Nigga, I seen the whole thing. I'm talking about my homie from back at the crib.
I hate how they call it Yo Gotti restaurant. Like, shit, you almost can't open nothing under your name.
I mean...
He wasn't there.
I mean, it's his restaurant, though.
So it's his fault.
Didn't nobody say that. That's how you interpreted that. Nobody said that, but it's his restaurant, though. At the end of the day, it's his restaurant. So, like, that's the reason it's popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you attach your name to it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? To get it hot. Because somebody said, like, if it's his mama restaurant, which is, that's what they say. I'm not sure about all that. But they say it's his mama restaurant. Let's say it is his mama's restaurant. It's his mama's restaurant, and he put his name on it because that's why that was gonna drive people to go there. Man, I done been to Privé. I went there when they first opened up. Everybody done been there just because it's got his spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the food was decent for sure. It was pretty good. But I didn't go because I heard about the food first. I heard it was Gotti restaurant first. So we bought shit. I'm from the Crest. He from the Crest. I went to Trev and he went to Trev. You know what I'm saying? We both from the Bay. Like, I'm going to support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even more. It was just me. I don't know. You just gonna be nosy.
It's
like,
a new spot.
Yeah, it's a new spot. Yeah. At the end of the day.
So what happened, man?
Oh man. Whew. I am not going to speculate. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna say why these people got into it because I don't know. But I saw that there was a fight, and it was a guy that went ape shit. He went crazy. He was like fist of fury in that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, the nigga picked up a chair, started hitting folks with chairs and shit. Like, real talk. I'm talking about, whoo, hey, yeah, but, man, so after the fight happened, it looked like a younger guy that got into the fight. Like, that was, like, actually going the craziest, whatever. So they snuck the other 2 guys out around back or whatever. But apparently they parked in the front. So when they got around the front, man, the guy, that was wearing the blue, the younger guy, he had a pistol with a switch on it or whatever. And he had a homeboy with him, and they both was just shooting. I saw one guy already laying on the ground, didn't see how that happened, but then saw him actually hit somebody else, and that person, he killed that person. Like, That's what it looked like on camera. Like he fell straight back and did not move again.
He hit the people he was trying to hit.
Yeah. But then I'm gonna tell you about that security guard in Memphis. That boy is John Wick for real. He the real John Wick. This man came outside with a pistol.
Obviously, he probably had a 40.
Bruh, hey, he came out there. But let's say he had the fall on him. I don't know what kind of gun it is. I don't profess to be a gun expert. But whatever he had, he went out there and you going against a guy who got a switch.
Yeah.
And you won. That man was out there.
Bow!
Bow! Bow! He was hitting both of the dudes like take a turn. Bow! 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 Bow!
He was in there like Soulja Boy when they tried to run in on him.
Yo, he lit their ass up. I'm like,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, yo, he too was. Hey, look, he came out there when he hit the first dick. I was like, and then all of a sudden he hit him with like 4 more, and they not touch him at all with the bullets. All I was like,
nah, that's crazy, man.
Crazy.
You think they gonna shut down the restaurant? It's Memphis, man. It happens. God, 2 people get killed. And
Not even that though. Not even that though. Like, you can't control what your customers do.
So they got killed outside.
Yeah, and
the fight happened on the inside. And
they put the people out, but yeah, you can't. There was nothing you could have did about that. Like, that dude came out the house that day with the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was they gonna do about that?
That's crazy.
Because you could tell, bro. Like, I mean, I done been into all type. I done had all type of fights over the course of my life. I done won some, lost some. I done beat some niggas' ass. I done did everything you can imagine in a fight down there. But like, the way he was in there going crazy, I was like, bro, he woke up ready for war.
Yeah, he chose violence.
Yeah, for sure. That morning, like, and put the switch on the gun for a reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I mean,
they got him.
Huh?
They got him.
Because they was shit. Old John Wick had him laid out on the ground.
Oh, they killed him.
Nah, they weren't dead.
Oh, they shot him and left him alive.
That's how cold he is. Like, John Wick was hitting him.
Kill him. He gonna make you do.
He was hitting them niggas in all pressure points. Bow, kneecap. Bow, ACL. Bow.
Oh man, that's
Achilles.
Crazy.
Bow. Like, it's like, damn.
Man, I ain't watching. Like, when I see videos where it's like people that died and stuff, I try not to watch it, man.
I'm the same exact way, bro. But it was like the only time I watch it is when it happened back home, because I'm like trying to see if it's people I know, type shit. So
I understand.
Yeah. So like what happened with the MPD with them police officers, whatever.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy as fuck. And I knew one of the police officers. Like, we used to hoop together, like, for real. He used to get his haircut at the barbershop.
So is this something that happens all the time? Like, people be fighting at restaurants and stuff in Memphis?
What kind of scene from Texas Roadhouse? No, that's not. That's
you know, like Waffle House, they fight in Waffle House wherever you at.
I don't know. I'm not a Waffle House guy, so I didn't.
Nah, I understand.
Yeah.
But it's a potential you can see a fight at Waffle House.
I believe that.
Is that what this restaurant is?
Nah, it's a nice establishment.
Okay,
it's a nice establishment.
I'm like, man, if the food good, why y'all in there fighting, baby? We here to eat.
Hey,
you
man,
hear me?
Hey, shit, but what I will say about what I saw on that camera, it seemed to be 1,000 people.
That way it looked like the club.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking club. I don't know when that happened, because it ain't never looked like that before. It's always been.
It was doing restaurant hours.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was doing restaurant. It had to be doing restaurant hours, because all the people was in
open.
There.
Obviously, they don't open like later and do like the club lounge vibe.
I don't know. I've been out here since 2015, so I ain't stayed in Memphis in 8 years, so I wouldn't know. But
oh man, you lost your accent.
Hey man, it's still here.
You shouted. You
hear me? Nah, I mean, we used to say that a little bit, but that was never our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I saw where Moneybag Yo opened the restaurant.
I saw that, man. I saw that. It looked like it was in the M too.
Congratulations.
Looked like he was out there in Collierville or something. Yeah, congrats on that, man. Big moves, major moves. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Man, so yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, it's a lot of untapped potential in Memphis to like put some stuff out there and make some good bread, because like it's so much stuff that the city need. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you gotta worry about the fuckery. But the thing is, You just gonna have to spend a little money to make some money. Put some good security at the door. Make sure ain't nobody got no guns in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, or have real police officers on guard. When you have real police officers in establishments, not saying nothing can't happen, but it deters the people from doing stuff.
Cause they ain't gonna go up there because the police there.
Exactly. They already gonna mind 12 up there. We ain't fucking around.
It's already hot. You know.
So, you know, like, at some point, like, we're gonna have to start taking into account in our establishments, like, hey man, we're gonna have real off-duty police officers up here. They gonna cost a little bread, but
man, they can be on duty. They can have a police car, just have them like Rick Ross house. He got the cops around.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, when I say off-duty, like, so whenever you see people with them, like, even if they in their car, they still off-duty because
I get what you're saying. It's like an after shift. Or
it's after your shift. Like, I got
pay overtime, baby.
Exactly. I got plenty of clients that's cops, and they get to keep their car.
I bet you do. Yeah,
man. I don't. What?
They life matter too.
Exactly. They life matter.
They need them lineups.
Straight up, man. Hey, man, they real people just like you and me.
Nah, for sure, and they pay.
Oh yeah, for sure. They take care of your boy. You hear me?
So you can go buy a fake chain and then be mad because everybody going to buy real chains and be like, man, you got a fake chain, but you like, I got real money though. So what that mean?
Exactly. So if I got 20 racks, you got 20 racks. And
my 20 racks on the chain.
You done spend 15 on your chain. Yeah. You already down to 5.
Yeah.
Me, I ain't buying no chain. I go buy me a little $100, $200 chain.
Mm-hmm.
I still down there got the whole 20 piece. And now we about to go to Miami. We about to buy
and you can buy sections and you good.
Yeah, wherever we go after this, you really looking at your budget. Like me, I'm having fun. I ain't worried about it, you know?
How much after you spend how much on your chain do you need to get insurance on it?
Shit. Insurance. I'm gonna say anytime you spend over $3,000,
you gonna get insurance.
For sure. Matter of fact, I wouldn't say that. At 10 for sure.
No, for sure.
If at 10,
Hey, listen, if you're in the hundreds, hey, it what it is.
Yeah, like, nah. If
you come with paperwork, you might.
Yeah, for sure. If you didn't spend 10 racks on your chain, you definitely need to have insurance on that guy. Cause hell, like, what you think insurance would be on the $10? I mean, on the $10,000 chain.
That you added to like your homeowner's insurance or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That shit already covered.
I ain't got no jury cost that much. You know
that's already covered though under your homeowner's insurance though, right? Like anything in your
you got
to
add it to it. You can add it to it.
Okay.
You give them what it's appraised for the price you spent.
Then you call your boys and let them hit the house the next day. Boom.
Man, they got me, man. They got me for my $100,000 chain. Sir, your house is only worth $150, but my chain though.
That's when you go to the perimeter, get you a new chain that looks just like the old chain. Niggas knew that you spent 10 racks on, 15 racks on. You know what I'm saying? Then you good. You got the fake chain that people respecting like it's a real chain. Man, you ain't hear me.
I don't mind nobody wearing real or fake chain. That's on you. You got to live with that. But don't be out here acting like it's real. Because somebody snatch it and it's fake.
How you acting like it's real? I don't ever see nobody with a fake chain on
if
acting
you
like it's real.
If you taking pictures like this and doing all that,
I just feel like you like the chain. So why you can't do that? Here, man. Like, you might like your shirt. Like, I think this a fly Brave shirt. You know what I'm saying? It costs like $45. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't wear my shirt. I can't be proud of my shirt because it ain't Versace. Like,
nah, if you got a fake chain, should you be ashamed to say it's fake?
Well, see, it ain't about you being ashamed. It's about other people trying to make you feel ashamed. Right, like, you wasn't ashamed when you bought it. Yeah. When you went in the middle of the mall and you bought that motherfucker in front of 3 families. You knew that man's wife and kids was watching you buy that shit, and you didn't care. You did not give a damn then.
When he handed you your chain like this, you knew it was fake.
Yeah, you in the middle of the mall holding that motherfucker like this. Okay, yeah.
When you had to pop the see-through clip capsule to open it,
when your fingertips turned green as soon as you touched the motherfucker, you knew it was fake. You didn't give a damn. Like, you know, you was like, fuck it, I'm finna rock with this Oscar the Grouch type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you wear earrings?
Shit,
your ears pierced?
Yeah, my ear is pierced, but like it when I was younger, like the earring was too big and it cut through it. So I got like I need to get it stitched.
Oh, so what age you think men should stop wearing Cuban zirconium?
What age? I don't see that. I mean, that goes under the same. That's the same
Hey
thing.
man, you
I don't
get
really
diamond
care.
earrings for $100, man.
Diamond, real diamond earring.
Yeah, it'll be a little. It might be a chip or something, but it'll shine. You get a little
Okay.
something. You get some dust. You get, for less than $1,000 though. You can get some. You can get some good earrings for about $600.
I'm about to go get my ears stitched up, so I'm gonna be in the market for some. But I didn't.
Yeah, you can get some diamonds for $600.
Yeah, that ain't bad at
They're
all.
clusters, but they shine.
Yeah, I mean that ain't bad at all.
That ain't bad at all.
But
Nah,
I
you
mean,
be icy.
when I was a kid, when I got my ear pierced, I wasn't a kid. I probably like 18 or something, 17, 18. I probably 18. I ain't give a fuck. I was at I was at Claire's. I ain't give a fuck.
It's straight Claire's.
Straight up. There's another one that's just like Claire's. I forgot the name of that one. Damn.
It's in the mall.
Yeah, they be in the malls and shit. That was just like Claire's. I forgot.
I know Claire's.
Damn, it's another one too. But yeah.
I used to buy. You get a bag with about 6 pair of earrings in there.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shit, I'm with dumb cheap. But Ocho Cinco was talking about that one day. How all his earrings come
It's
from
fake.
Claire's, all his jewelry is fake. He was like, bro, I'm rich. Like they gonna believe it's real anyway. It don't even matter. And if you gotta walk around with a machine to let you know that somebody's shit is fake, that should let you know all you need to know about what you're actually respecting. Like you ain't you respecting the dollar sign behind it, but
that's
people,
with anything.
yeah, but like most people, like with some people like myself, I know I'm in the minority. I wouldn't really give a fuck about how much you spend on it. It's more about how it look. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it look good, yeah.
Yeah, do it look good? Because you could pay, man. You could spend $10,000 on the set, and you could and you could want like so I could spend like a couple $100 on the set, be fresh as shit, go out have the time of my life, or you could spend $10,000 on the set and come out looking like Gunna. Like that shit. I ain't gonna lie, cuz do not be fresh. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This was before the snitching shit. Like cuz was
fresh.
Hell nah. That nigga was dressed like Wendy from the Addams Family. Like I can't fuck with it. Like it's like we
Drip
not
Seville.
straight up. I can't act like you can buy drip. Like I can't act like your bread actually makes you fresh. Like the dollar, the dollar amount don't make you fresh. It's
right.
Putting that shit together the right way.
That's the creativity will make you fly.
In
if your shirt got to cost $1,500, your pants got you ain't fresh. You just put on expensive clothes.
You hear me?
You can go get a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? If you creative, you make that your flyness.
Facts.
You ain't got to spend a lot of money on your stuff, man.
Facts. But like
a lot of people wear this drip and it be ugly. They don't know how to wear it.
Right.
You just spent a bunch of money looking crazy.
Exactly. Man, a lot of people, they just not, I don't know, they ain't got the eye for this fashion shit. You know what I'm saying? So when these big fashion designers tell them something hot, they like, oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
Like,
or they see a bunch of rappers wear it.
Yeah.
Like Gallery Department.
Yeah, like this shit just popped up everywhere.
Yeah.
But Gallery Department could have literally been some city trend shit. Like,
bro,
and niggas would have been walking right past it. You know what I'm saying?
It was just regular T-shirt to the Migos, what?
That's who got it hopping.
Yeah,
I mean, got it popping.
I think the Migos got Gallery Department popping.
I don't know, man. Like, it's like the names ain't even cool no more. Gallery Department? Like, what the fuck? Like, service merchandise? What are we talking about? It's like
numbers only.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, shit, back in the day, I ain't gonna say all the shit was cool, but it was a lot of shit that was kind of hard.
The name mattered.
Yeah, the name mattered for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like
FUBU.
Like, I was really thinking platinum FUBU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear me? You had Echo. You had LRG. It just sound hard. But
a cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Tip, man. But you know, like hell nah. Gallery Department. I just seen some shit the other day that was hard as fuck though. What was it? It'll come to me.
Some of the Gallery Department stuff look good too. It's just high, bro.
It ain't bad. It's not bad, but I'm just saying it's like nothing that's It's not too out of the ordinary. It's just like it's like a regular like thermal shirt, like like niggas wearing joggers. Like okay, I get
definitely
it.
Coming up.
I get it. Right, you're wearing joggers. Okay, this is a Gallery Department.
Yeah.
I went in the store and
not at 800.
Right. I went in the store in Houston one time and they had the Gallery Department in like a sealed, like a vacuum sealed bag. and the shit was like $1,200. I was like, yo, what is wrong with these people? Who the fuck buying this shit?
Man, I remember the first time I went to the Supreme store, and I saw people waiting in line to go in the store.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what is this, man?
Niggas just want to be the. So I get it. Like, that's how we was with Jordans and shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like.
I waited in the line once. How often you did it?
For the J's,
Yeah.
man, I wear a size 14, so I ain't really never had to really wait in line
I
because
wear a 13.
my shit still to be there a lot of times. I wore a 13 too for the longest, but I ain't gonna lie, like I had all that shit when I was growing up. I didn't like once I got to a certain age, then I could buy that shit. But when I was a kid, my mom wasn't buying that shit.
Nah, hell nah. And then that was high then, $150. Now these shoes $300, $400. These kids went, man.
They not playing with it.
My nephew told my brother, he said, listen, Dad, I want some Gucci. He's like some Gucci flip flops. This was years ago.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't doubt. We didn't know what Gucci was at that age.
Hell nah, man. There's a lot of shit we didn't know what it was until rappers told us what it was, bro. Like shit, like just like most of these watches and shit. All of the like we were just talking about with the jewelers and shit. We didn't know who none of these people was before a rapper told us they was hot. And like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like I think Dirt said something about it on one of his songs. He was like, I gotta relate to the poverty. He was like, half of the niggas in the hood don't even know what a Richard Millie is. And so like, nigga,
I don't even know if that's how you supposed to pronounce it. His name.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because these people be European and different stuff in the way we be pronouncing it be wrong.
No, real talk. So yeah, I agree. I don't know how to pronounce half of this shit. I don't know when the shit got hot. It's just like I just started hearing it song after song, and then it's like, okay, gotta get some. Yeah. You know, like other stuff I can kind of see. Like we saw like how it grew organically type shit, but. Man, ever since I want to say Juvenile probably was the first rapper I seen make some shit hot. I heard him rapping about Jabos and shit, and then all of a sudden everybody wearing Jabos.
T's, Reeds, and Bows.
T's, Reeds, and Bows on. This nigga was talking about that shit, and then it was like them shits was hard. Once we finally saw him, I felt like I feel like I didn't even see it like right when he was talking about it. Like
it's like Jabot had a resurgence when I was in high school. Yeah, with the straps and stuff.
So so I think the Jabos. Juvenile was talking about, I don't think they had a strap on.
Nah, it was just regular jeans.
They were regular jeans. But then by the time we got to high school, like, I want to say it was probably like my first year out of high school. Like, or, so I'm thinking maybe 2005. Them motherfuckers was everywhere. You ain't had them joints, you were tripping. I remember what I had on when I went to the fair that year. The fair back in Memphis used to be a big deal. You hear me? It was like being in Houston, how they do the rodeo type shit. We had the Mid-South Fair, and shit, I remember what I had on. I had a black shirt with gold painting on it. I had black Jabos on with the gold straps on it. I had black and gold Dub Zeros on. Then I had a gold, big ass gold Playboy bunny in my ear. That's what tore through my ear. That's how my ear got split.
Man.
Yeah.
You was flagging when there's some gangbanging colors over there.
It really was. You could tell who I was kicking it with. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot going on over there.
Whole lot. You could decode that shit whenever in your free time.
If you know, you know.
You know. It's just who I was with all the time. So, you know.
Nah, that shit crazy. Man, I was watching something the other day, man.
Yeah.
You saw that BTB Savage?
Oh, man. That is, I saw that. That shit sad as fuck.
It was crazy. I had just watched the interview.
Yeah.
And then what happened. The interview, I was like, I don't know if that's how it really went down. He was too descriptive.
That's how you know it's real, though, because a lot of times niggas can't act, like, he was giving you details, telling you how he bent the dude's arm. He was actually keeping it funky. He was keeping it real. He was like, yo, at one point, the other dude, he got the upper hand on him. He was keeping that shit a stack.
You think so?
But you know?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
it was so descriptive. I was like, he acted like he did something. His old lady, the one that was shooting.
I mean, the only reason she was able to shoot him is because he had him subdued, though. So it wouldn't have worked if he wasn't doing his part too, though. Like,
but he got a chance to clap him and he didn't.
Who? How he get a chance?
At the end, when he said the dude went up to the wall and he just got it left, and then he leave his old lady there with the baby or something.
No, that's not what he said.
What happened, man?
No, they went and got the baby, and then they left out the house, but he couldn't move at that point. He was
okay. So his old lady was with him when he left.
Yeah, him.
Oh, he made it seem like I was like, damn, you left at the house with the dead
Man,
daddy.
you thought he was the nigga from Angels in the Outfield when Cuz said, "Hey, Daddy, when are we gonna be a family again?" When the Angels win the pennant. You remember that shit?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Imagine saying that shit. Like, imagine I don't know, that shit random as fuck. But I was like, imagine my son asked me some shit like that. EJ, Daddy, when do you come home? When the Grizzlies win the West.
Oh man,
That should be crazy. But no, this nigga left with his girl and his son, and the dude was already bleeding out. So
so they did leave. Okay. Because I thought he was like he left. I was like, you left the woman out. Like what?
He had already got shot at that point. She didn't blew the man elbow. So like she had to take him to the hospital. So yeah, by the time he came to at the hospital, because he like passed out, he was losing a lot of blood. When the police started asking him questions, everything was already done at that point. Like they told him that he died. So
and it was crazy because he was skeptical about doing the feature. Man, you can't let people come to your crib, especially for a bunch of people. Man, you don't know them.
Yeah. That coming to your crib shit is like really. I don't know. You definitely gotta kind of know the people. You know what I'm saying? A little more. You can't have everybody in your crib. And I know hindsight is always 20/20. So
yeah, for sure.
I ain't trying to say like, you know what I'm saying, like he had anything that it was his fault or nothing. But I'm just saying, like, for everybody watching, like, when you get a chance, if somebody is trying to come to your crib or whatever, if you don't know them like that, like, don't be inviting everybody in your crib, because this especially somebody you just met on social media. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't, because you ain't really meeting nobody on social media. You talking to them or whatever, like, and briefly, but like you need to get to a point where you got like a real rapport with this person. You actually know the people you talking to. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy. Mm-hmm. Then I saw what he went on Vlad and was telling about it. Then I guess he took a picture with the blood in the background, or where the crime scene was, and then 48 hours later.
Oh man, well shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know when the picture actually came out, but I know it was like 48 hours. No, it was 4 days after that. The interview came out. That's when them people went and did what they did.
You think the interview had something to do with it?
Hell yeah, because they
was on Vlad ass. What you think?
Huh?
Oh, we can say his name, but you know how they copyright everything.
Oh yeah, Vlad ain't letting you get away from shit.
Mute that part.
Okay. Take it down.
Yeah.
You do that shit every time you talk to me. Okay.
We're really good friends.
Damn
friend, man. If I've been locked up 3 years, you ain't even hollered at him.
I know Jay-Z. We took a picture in front of my Maserati, looking at it. You like, what the fuck you just got to do with anything?
We're real good friends.
Right.
You ain't sent him no money.
We were in a trap one time together.
I like him. I like him.
I was really just trying to, give him advice.
So should people blame Vlad?
For what? Allowing people a platform to say what they want to say? Like, I don't know. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Like, bro, first of all, so Boosie be tripping me out. Boosie be on every episode.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying though, like, but what I don't understand from Boosie is Boosie go on Vlad's show every damn month, and whenever Vlad asks him a question about anything, Boosie gotta answer the question. He don't give a fuck if he know. Like, you see what he just did with his son? So Vlad asked Boosie, how does he feel about his son rapping gangster lyrics?
What did he say?
Boosie was like, man, I hate that shit, dog. I really hate that shit, dog. Like,
he can't be real though.
Like, he was talking about how he, he a silver spoon. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I made sure my son wouldn't, he probably didn't seen the hood, but he ain't live in the hood, all that type of shit. He was like, his daughter definitely ain't been through none of that shit. So I'm like, but if that's the image your son is trying to portray to the world, how you gonna undo the picture he done painted? Like, if you really want the best for your son, now the people that's gonna shoot at your son, like I'm talking about metaphorically, like lyrically, they got all.
They can just play this clip.
Yeah, they can just play that shit. Like, nigga, you not what you say you not what you say you are. You ain't about what you say you about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that. Like, your daddy didn't have to do that to you just because a white man asked him what the fuck he thought.
The man that paid him to come up there and talk.
Yeah, man, but you can still, there still can be some discretion to that shit.
It can
The
be
shit you
discretion.
did with T.I. when you went on there and you was speaking out the side of your mouth
I'm
about
with you,
T.I.
Boosie. I'm with you,
That
Boosie.
that was supposed to be your homie.
I'm with you, Boosie.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I'm free thinker here. Free thinker here. You know what I'm saying? The real free thinker, not that Kanye West bullshit. But what I'm saying is like okay, so that's cool. So if a nigga asks me some shit about you and then I go bash you, you my dog, I go bash you on somebody else's platform, you not gonna feel some type of way.
If I said something publicly and they ask you about it and it goes against what you believe in,
but I didn't actually see what you said, A, and B, I didn't ask you what did you actually mean by this shit. Was it a joke? Was it true? None of that shit. But and then I go to another extreme. I don't just say my opinion. If you say you don't like red energy drinks, then and I say, man, anybody who don't like red energy drinks, it's a bitch ass nigga. Like, why would I do all that? Now I done went extra. I ain't had to do all that.
I understand what you're saying.
So all I'm saying is, you keep on telling us how you don't snitch, how you get in there and you stand on business, but I find it kind of hard to believe that all these rappers don't snitch and would never snitch, because when they get in front of Vlad, they can't shut the fuck up.
Man, what?
I'm saying
everything.
Bro, if you can't outsmart or outmaneuver or be quiet when a fucking
camera is on you with lights in the room.
With a camera and lights is on you, you trying to tell me that a detective of 20 years can't break you down, but a fucking YouTuber can? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? If you can't outmaneuver a fucking YouTuber on camera, and I heard Vlad don't even be in the room with these niggas. Like, I heard it be like a screen.
Studio, yeah.
This nigga like the Wizard of Oz. Like, he's just sitting there
talking through a damn telescope.
Right, you talking beyond the veil and
or
shit.
Microsoft like, Teams meeting.
Hey, nigga got you on a Zoom call, like, and Skype. You can't. Yeah, Skype. You didn't just Skype your confession. If you can't outmaneuver Vlad, you can't outmaneuver a detective who been a detective for 20 years, was on the force for 10 years, went to school for 8 years. You trying to tell me that we supposed to believe that y'all never snitch? A lot of these niggas didn't snitch because they ain't have opportunity to snitch. You was the only one on your case. Who was you gonna snitch on?
Yeah, people go to Vlad, man. They want to be popular for being hood, hard, or street, or whatever.
Yeah.
And they want to talk about their accolade. Man, you know, I had 32 bricks back in the... You like, bro, chill. You got... If you feel like, yeah, man, if you active on any level, don't talk about nothing.
Nah, in fact, AR Ab is the #1 guy when it comes to that. This man told us how he killed people,
how he was the top goon in Philly. I was like, oh, shit.
This nigga was going in so much detail. He was like, yeah, man, I think it was like yesterday morning. I pulled up to the bitch crib, right, at 1747 Sunbridge Way. And he was like, damn. And Vlad was like, go ahead.
Do you think Vlad interview got him locked up?
It shit couldn't have helped. It couldn't have helped.
It was a confessional.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's rough. But nah, people get on Vlad, man. Them lights get on there, and they just say any goddamn thing.
Nah, for sure. Like,
what you think about what my boy said? Fredro said.
What you say?
Michael Jordan rocked the ball head because of Onyx.
Huh? I can't refute that. I don't know.
I believe him.
I was a kid. I can't refute it.
I don't know.
But hold up. When did Onyx come out? And when did
91?
That came out in 91?
Maybe 91.
When was Jordan bald?
Like later.
He wasn't bald in 90?
I don't know.
I mean, we could Google pictures of Jordan from 19. All we gotta do is Google a picture of Jordan from 1990.
I think I don't know if Onyx inspired Jordan, but they did inspire a lot of people. I think Norris said he inspired them to be bald. Jordan was hot at the time.
Jordan was bald in 1990.
That's what I'm saying. He might got it from Onyx though.
But I'm saying how if they wouldn't?
Because they was hot.
You said they came out in 91.
I know Nas came out in 91. They probably came out before then. I don't remember when Onyx came out.
Let's see.
When Onyx first album. Oh, they came out in '93. Back the fuck up came out in '93.
Okay, so yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah, Jordan most definitely got it.
In the future, that nigga had a time machine.
Hey man, you never know, man. Hey, Fredro said it, I believe it.
Hey man, he seems to keep it real a lot. So I don't know.
Nah, I
Maybe
don't
they
know.
ran into each other at a. Maybe Jordan was at a what do you call them, Jones? Like a open mic night or something, and he saw them
Open mic night.
before they got signed. I don't know. What else?
Do you
said
think
they inspired somebody else too, though.
Noriega.
Nah, I thought I saw some. Hold up, it was something else. It was somebody else that's bald.
Jadakiss now. Jadakiss said it too. They had to bow head because of Onyx.
I see. Yeah, I believe all that. They was out before all them niggas, so that all makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah. Do you think we as a people hold Michael Jordan in such high regard, too much, too high?
Apparently not. You said he got his hairstyle from somebody who didn't come out till 3 years after he was already rocking the hairstyle.
I'm just saying, like, we as black people love Michael Jordan.
I mean, yeah, Jordan was,
like, we hold him in a high regard. Like Michael Jordan, like,
I don't know. It just depends on who you talking to, because it's like,
what you think, bro?
I love like what Jordan did on the court. I don't hold none of these niggas like into an infallible state. Like, you can't do no wrong because
if you saw him, would you ask for a picture?
No, because I heard he a dickhead. So I was
yeah, I would say you walk up here with your kids and you like, hey, Mike, you take a peek with my kids, and Mike tell you no.
Yeah, because then I'm gonna hate you. Like, that's like Dirk, my favorite rapper. I done said this probably the second, third time I said this shit. This podcast.
Would you ask him for a
But
peek?
I would not approach Dirk because I wouldn't want bro to say something crazy, and now I can't be a fan no more. You know
like,
what
bro,
I'm saying?
you really want to pick, bro? Come here, bro.
Yeah.
And they put your arm around you.
Right. See, I mean, like, I'm a real fan too, because I done went out of town to go see bro in concert. I went to New Orleans to go to his concert at the Hard Rock.
Dirk, man, comment on the page, man.
So, yeah, come
in,
You
get
bro.
free promo every week, man. Comment on the page.
Hey, tap in, boys. We got you, bro.
Come on, man.
We got you. Fuck all the rest of these niggas that, that be sometime wishy-washy. We gonna always have you back over here. Let's rap. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. I don't want to necessarily meet bro because I don't want him to, you know what I'm saying?
Let you down.
Yeah, you don't want to meet the people you fuck with like that, you know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of these rappers ain't who you think they are, man.
Nah, straight up.
You be like, dang, you ruined my childhood.
Yeah, because, I mean, I wouldn't really be tripping, like, if he ain't on the shit he say he on, because he on, like, the shit he say he on in his music is, like, wow. It's like shit I'm not on. I think, like, lyrically, bro just do some shit that I ain't seen a lot of niggas be able to pull off. Like,
right.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a different nigga, though. I can have respect for folks, and I can still see the flaw in them, though. So, like, a lot of people can't see the flaw in Boosie because they such big fans. And his fan base is always going to support him and because they're such big fans. But if you was to put yourself in the same position of the people that he goes at, like, publicly, you wouldn't feel that way. If T.I. was your daddy, you would not feel that. You wouldn't feel the same way that you feel now as just being a fan of either party.
See, for me, I'm a fan of both, right? I defended T.I. forever.
But you a bigger Boosie fan?
No, I'm a bigger T.I. fan.
Okay, me too.
I'm a T.I. Like, trap music is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Urban Legend.
And I love Boosie and I respect Boosie for the legend he is because where we grew up at, he's everything. You know what I'm saying? We love Boosie and we respect what he do. So when I listen to him, I listen to his opinion. I don't agree with everything, but if he say something, I'm going to listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I listen to Boosie. I watch all Boosie interviews. I watch all of them. I don't agree with 77% of the shit he be saying.
What you agree with, though?
The shit that he be saying?
Yeah, give me something you agree with.
I don't know how to go back and look at it. Like, because it be
something
times
you
he be
disagree
talking.
with?
The way he went about this whole T.I. thing was lame as fuck. It was lame as fuck. I mean, like, there's no way around this shit, bro.
Is it because he said it on Vlad?
Bro, you got a partner. Like, so, I just seen something happen on the Big Facts podcast, and I actually saw, so I forgot the lady's name on Big Facts. You know what I'm talking about? Jade. Hey, how you doing, Bitch Jade?
What's happening?
So, she got into an argument because Big Black, right? That's his name?
Bank, yeah.
Big Bank.
Big Bank Black.
Yeah, Big Bank Black. Okay, both, yeah. Him and Key Glock they was bringing up the movie Juice.
Mm-hmm.
They were taking up for Pac and what he did in Juice solely because he's Pac. But Jade, I could tell where she was going in her mind because I be thinking the exact same way. She like, yo, y'all taking up for that bullshit? Like, if you could take up for that shit,
you could take up for a lot of other shit.
You could take up for a lot of other shit. So now, if you taking up for a whole bunch of flaw shit just because you like that person, what if somebody else come in here right now that you like more than you like me, and they do some fucked up shit to me? They could talk y'all into doing whatever to me.
Right.
And that's how I be looking at the shit. That's why I'm like, I like a straight down the middle person, somebody who gonna keep it
a free thinker, man. Somebody who ain't told what to think.
Yeah,
influenced by what others think, or the majority.
Yeah, or somebody who just ain't gonna accept shit because I like you as a person.
Nah,
like I fuck with you, but if you was out here killing babies and shit, bro, I am not taking up for you, bro. Like, I'm just keep it real with you. Like, I'm be like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? We might have to go ahead and move. Like, the fuck?
Nah,
like,
I get what you're saying. Nah, I understand completely. Yeah, people be like that. They try to overlook. Certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like,
all the time.
I'm an honest fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to say what I said about T.I. because I like T.I. so much and I defended him so much. So if he do something I don't agree with, I got to, you know what I'm saying, critique him honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, me, I think my mind just goes to like what's right first over like what the streets gonna think. Man, fuck that shit. I be saying, like, even now when we upload, it be people who agree with me in the comments, but a lot of them they gonna go with what the streets say.
Yeah,
and the streets
going in.
Yeah, and the streets be like dictates you think one specific way. I ain't never thought like this. So even when I was in the hood, I was like in and out that motherfucker. I'm like, I know me and these niggas don't see life the same way.
Yeah, it's all about perspective and how you see it. Some people see it that way.
I was raised by the TV. I ain't gonna lie. Step by Step, Full House.
You was raised by actors.
Yeah, I was raised by fucking actors. You know what I'm saying? My mom was at work a lot, nigga. Yeah. So it was like, man, I actually was able to see a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I encourage people to try to understand another person's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Don't just see it your way. See it other people's ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Be open-minded.
Be open-minded. Yeah, I was raised by TV, so, you know, I just kind of see shit. I see shit a lot different than most people, man. You know, what is right? What is wrong?
And that's subjective, too, right and wrong.
I mean, true. I mean, okay, so right and wrong, it is subjective until you get down to the nitty-gritty. How would you want somebody to handle you in the situation? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you could always use that as a rule of thumb, the golden rule, treat people how you want to be treated. You know damn well if you brung some food in this house, you put it in the refrigerator, and all day you've been thinking about your food. You're like, man, I can't wait to eat that shit when I get home. Then when we roommates and shit, you get back and your food gone. I done ate this shit. Like, subjectively, I could be like, I mean, I was hungry. Like, so I
had a roommate do that my freshman year.
Yeah, see,
we still don't talk.
Yeah. See? But using the golden rule as the rule of thumb, you wouldn't want somebody to do that. So right. you shouldn't do that to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so man, yeah, we could do this subjective shit all day. Like, yeah, I mean, when you look at it from this way, but yeah, how would you want to be treated? And then typically, we all want to be treated the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some basic,
fairly.
Yeah, on some fair type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it's just how I look at it.
I don't know, man.
Because you walk in the house, a nigga that ate your food that you been waiting for all day.
You done drove by the store and the fast food spot because you know you got food at home. Yeah. Then you get home and it ain't there.
Fucking nigga up over a fish sandwich. Yeah. The fuck just happened? Like,
they already had one bite taken out of it yesterday.
No cap.
Hey, so that mean you a bad person? You eat somebody leftovers? Only person to eat somebody leftovers.
you an asshole. You definitely a certified asshole.
You know it wasn't your food when you open the fridge.
You only care about yourself. You only think about yourself. Yeah.
It's selfish.
It's definitely selfish. It's a lot of those things. You an asshole. You selfish. You don't live by the golden rule.
You're just a bad person, though.
He's a bad person.
You eat somebody else's food, man.
Yeah, man. Niggas know what they doing out here, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times niggas just be trying to stand on that. Oh yeah, I didn't know any better type shit. A lot of niggas.
I don't like that. Listen, if you do something wrong, man up. Don't play that I don't know. Oh my, that's the most insulting stuff ever, man.
Yeah, man.
What you mean you ain't know?
Yeah, it's like getting into an argument with your girl. And a lot of times your girl, she'll know you right. So you get to not actually focusing on the real problem at hand. You get to arguing about the outside shit, like the details of it. Like, why are you raising your voice? I'm raising my voice because I'm mad.
That's how you know you won.
Yeah, it's like I shut down when people talk.
It's just how you say it.
Right. But did you run my car into a pole on purpose? Like, what are we talking about? Like, whatever you did, yes, I'm pissed because you did that. But now you're trying to make it about how loud I am. Well, I wouldn't have got loud if you hadn't have done the shit that I didn't like.
Trying to match your energy, baby.
Is that? You got to know that.
Hey man, you heard about? No man, we ain't do it.
Oh,
we ain't gonna do it.
You talking about that segment?
We ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, we not trying to get.
We put a line through that one.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that one.
I ain't gonna do it.
What you think about Troy Ave and all this shit that's been going on with him? As far, I mean, I know we kind of briefly touched on it, but what you feel about him actually going to sit on stand and all that stuff?
Listen, I don't like it because when I was a Troy fan, a Troy Ave fan, he was talking all this street stuff. You know what I'm saying, which is cool. And then when you get in trouble, now all of a sudden the streets is a myth. We knew this when you was doing crime. We knew this why we chose not to do certain street stuff. Then you get on stage and then you mocking the guy that you telling on, and then you out here doing all this.
That shit hilarious.
But what's crazy is you acting like you ain't partially responsible for why the victim is dead.
We don't know that for a fact. So we gotta say
you got a problem
allegedly,
and you over here chilling, and I approach you with somebody, and you respond, and
that's what I'm saying. We don't know that for a fact. That's what Maino said happened. Like think about how many times you've been somewhere. How often do you remember who approached who? Like Maino could say that, but do we know that for a fact? Is all I'm saying.
I mean.
Cause I mean that would be a hell of a defense argument, like if that was the case. Like even though I know you still can't have a gun on you in New York, like you know what I'm saying. But I'm not sure that that's how it happened. If it did happen like that,
let's say he was chilling and he got approached and went from there.
But then too, wasn't Taxstone just talking about beating his ass? Like he wasn't talking about shooting. So I
can say anything, but if you come and you approach me, that's different, right?
I mean, hey, like you just hold on. I gotta come back. You said that Troy was talking all this shit, and you need to live by that shit. So if Taxstone had been saying he's gonna beat his ass, you gotta live by that. So you should be living by that too.
And I look like he did, but
it looked like Troy won.
I mean,
and he took his gun from him. Like, what we talking about?
You lost your homeboy. Your homeboy got killed, bro.
No. We was just talking about the fight.
Yeah. Probably in that regard.
Yeah, nah.
It's a crazy situation.
It's never cool to lose.
I was fans of both of them, so I was a fan of Troy Ave first.
Yeah.
He had an album, he had a song Young King and all that. Yeah. I liked that. And, you know, he was talking the street stuff. I didn't care. I just liked the music.
Yeah.
Then I became a Taxstone fan. Then they was going back and forth. Yeah. I ain't really like it. I'm like, it really ain't that big of a deal.
Did you watch the Troy Ave podcast? Have you seen it?
I can't.
I ain't gonna lie. This one of the funniest podcasts ever. That nigga is hilarious.
Is it?
Hilarious. Dude be having me
I don't
tripping.
See that shit,
I watched like one episode and I was like, this nigga, he good.
He entertained.
That boy good. Straight up.
Yeah. Cause I was like, man, you I don't know. it's kind of, I get it. You upset with tax, that's fine. But the way you going around about it, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I feel like we allow everybody else such grace, like, you know, in any situation. As soon as somebody get on stand, it's like, nah, I don't fuck with nothing. How they did this, like,
it's not if you a gangster. You've been a gangster your whole life. Now you get into some gangster shit, you ain't a gangster no more. You gotta be accountable, bro.
technically, everybody who snitches, like, everybody who snitched was a gangster at some point or was in the streets.
You can still be a gangster and tell, but when you start, my only issue is now all of a sudden the streets is a myth. The streets was a myth before now. Now it's a myth. Nah, bro. Now it's a myth when you in trouble so you can go take the stand.
Or check this out. Check this out. Stay with me. Or he's just a grown man now. He matured.
Man, he was grown then.
Nah, I mean the dude down there 40 now. He like 38.
Man, this shit happened. He was in his 30s when it happened.
Okay, like I mean, what we saying though? Like
Man,
that shit that happened 8 years ago, right?
Man, if you catch a charge after 30 in the streets, you knew what the streets was. He ain't a teenager.
He wasn't in the streets when the shit happened. They was in the club. Let's keep it.
No,
real.
What I'm saying was his music was street.
They wasn't selling dope. Like this ain't a drug deal gone bad. This ain't like one of them situations.
This you allegedly pressing
this ain't
somebody
no
who got an issue.
Shit.
You trying to get a world star moment and it didn't go in your favor.
Allegedly, we don't know. We don't know.
We wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
We don't know.
I can't tell you who approached who. I really don't know.
But everybody's saying 2 people approached 1 person. That's what I keep saying.
How's everybody saying? The only person I seen say that is Maino.
It's a couple more people.
But they said Maino was running, so how we even know?
I mean, everybody was running, and when they started shooting,
I feel you. I'm not saying he wrong for running, but I'm saying like if you was running and you was that frazzled, like how we know that you remember everything that happened?
He couldn't leave because somebody that was there with him got injured as well.
Yeah, so he stayed around after, but he ran though. He left and came back.
I mean, he probably ran with hearing the gunshots.
Yeah, something happened. But I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Troy Ave, you got a fan here. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, I'm always on the side of right.
Right.
Righteousness. Nah, I'm on the side of right though. I mean, I feel like, cause I feel like we arguing 2 different points with all of these cases.
We are.
If you a street nigga, should you be telling? Well, if you said you was never gonna tell, then yes, you are wrong by that logic. You are wrong in that case.
I wasn't even saying that. It's the fact that now when she in trouble, he goes on this. He changing the narrative. Now the streets is a myth. The streets is a myth.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Don't do that now that you in trouble. The streets been the streets. It never was in favor of the person that's in the streets. We know the high end.
Hey man, hey. So I mean, like I'm
It's
just
like
saying,
that.
we gotta allow room for growth too.
Like
Maybe he does truly feel that way now. Maybe he does feel like the streets are.
He was on Math Hoffa talking about he in a game.
He in the game.
So you left the streets or no?
I don't remember him saying he was in the gang. Or I mean, he still could be in the gang though. I mean, you don't get to just walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm clocking out cause
I ain't never heard him talk no gang shit before.
I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to that nigga, bro. Like
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's like I was a fan, and I'm like I like the music.
He called a lot of people failed rappers, but like his career was just huge or something. Like so, it was like I don't really.
I hate when people use the term failed rapper. What is that?
Yeah, like
to be
tomorrow
honest,
you can have a hit.
You can have a hit and don't make no money from it. Are you a failed rapper? You successful in everybody else's eyes, but you ain't getting no money from it.
I feel like with that too, that kind of goes. That's an interesting point to bring up. But like sometimes you don't make money off of certain situations that you was in, but the opportunity and what you get to, make going forward, what you get to capitalize off of is your name is now a viable commodity. So like. Man, there's plenty of people. Look at all them girls from Flavor of Love and shit who then went on to go do club hostings. I mean, shit. Like niggas was going to. Man, like, we not gonna act like that's nothing. When you was going, when you used to pay to go to the club, and now you're getting paid to come to the club, it's totally different.
But how long they last though?
Depending on who you are. Hoops wound up fucking with Shaq after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look
at
at Safari. We don't know what the fuck this nigga do, but he be in the club.
He was already lit, man.
Was he?
He with Nicki Minaj.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, he got a name off of her, but like we don't know.
He used to write them hits.
I don't know, man. This is unsubstantiated claims.
I don't know.
Why he don't write himself a hit then? God damn.
he was spitting some bars on the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne hit him with it.
Because that nigga was
that
hot garbage.
Man.
That nigga, that was not Dylan. Dylan would have cooked his ass.
Nah, but yeah, that failed rapper talk. Because it's a lot of successful rappers that ain't popular, but independent and rich. They're not a failed rapper, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then there's a lot of rappers.
I mean, that's
just
what I was
popular.
saying. I was saying like,
Yeah.
what did you? Maybe you didn't make
No,
money.
no.
But
Yeah.
you kind of capitalizing in other situations. Maybe you didn't make nothing off yourself, but then you figured out the game, and then you put some money behind somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is Benzino a failed rapper if his daughter if he was over the
He ain't
source
no
at
fail-
one point,
right,
and then his
exactly.
daughter going crazy right
She
now?
going crazy. Nah, he's not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, what is a failed rapper? Like, as long as you keep going, it's
If you don't have a job, and your first attempt at rapping was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 15 years ago, I don't care. Like, and you've never had a job since you failed at rapping,
nah, you ain't
but you live in a successful life, you're not a failed rapper.
at all.
You know, so we got to stop living by other people's standards or their metrics of success. What's your metrics of success? Mine is, I would feel like we truly made it in life when we do not have to worry about how our bills are going to get paid. We can still go on vacation, can still shop whenever the fuck we want to. We can eat whatever the fuck we want to. And our bank account is actually growing daily. Like, some money is actually coming through there. Good money is actually circulating through your bank account without having to work for it. Like, I'm not saying
Your
you
money making money.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like not have to work for it at all, but I'm saying like, let's take this podcast for example, right? Let's say this podcast starts doing good, like to the point where it's generating thousands of dollars each month, right? Let's say we get to making $20,000 a month.
I'm getting a chain.
No cap, but we start making $20,000 a month off the podcast, right? We're making enough money to where we can quit our other job. Now, yes, we do have to work for it because we have to come in here and record. But this would not be the level of stress that the other job would be, and we're doing something we love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that would be success for me.
Nah, for sure.
You know, but a lot of people, their
Success
metrics
is what you make it, bro. That's the hardest shit since MC Ren. That's under 2000 quote. But success is subjective as well.
Yeah.
Because you can have a person who cut hair in his small little shop, but he got his own little shop, he got his own clientele, he making his own money. That's success. Then you can have this person who worked his job with this good company. Is that success too?
It depends. Like you said, it's subjective. It's like
subjective.
If you
feel like you're successful, you successful.
Right. If you a freak ass nigga who be at like swinger clubs, orgies, you be at hedonism, all that type of shit, you probably, and you got a homeboy or a homegirl that's a porn star, you probably like, damn, they winning. I be doing this shit for free. But then imagine that homeboy or homegirl that they think winning in life, they like, and you would have took their place, you know what I'm saying, like doing porn and shit, but that person might be asexual, meaning like they don't like sex at all. They just know they good at it. Like, you know what I'm saying, I know that the chick knows she got a fat ass, the dude know that he done pleased every woman he ever smashed, and he can get it up on cue. Like, maybe they looking at this shit like, nah, I don't like doing this shit, but it's a means to an end. It's the only way I can make like this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, this shit's subjective as fuck.
So if a woman got a OnlyFans and she get her bills paid, she's successful.
If she likes if she like doing OnlyFans,
she enjoys it.
Yeah, if she enjoys it.
So you gotta like what you doing too.
Yeah, I would say yeah. Well, I mean no, because I would
say what if you work?
I'm not gonna say you have to like what you're doing, because success for you, like we said, it's subjective. If success for you is only attached to a dollar amount, then if you're making said dollar amount or more, then you successful. But if success is tied into you actually liking what you do for a living, then and you're doing something that makes you a lot of money, but you're not happy, then technically you're not successful. Because success, you know what I'm saying? Success means that you obtain what you were going for. If you didn't obtain what you were going for, it doesn't matter how much money you're bringing in.
So a job pay you $450K a year, but you unhappy and you hate your job, you're not successful.
If that's not what you was going after. To be successful, you have to obtain whatever goal it is that you set out for yourself.
Okay.
So if the goal that you set out for yourself was to be happy in your field,
then if you're not happy,
you're not successful. If you only had a dollar amount, like there's tons of strippers who don't like fucking stripping, but
Right.
they like, yo, I want a job where I can make $1,000 a night, $1,500 a night, and I don't know another way. I don't have the skill set to make that any other way. I'm gonna go be a stripper. Even though she does not like that job, she's technically successful because she actually obtained the goal that she wanted for herself. So yeah, like so being successful is subjective. It's super subjective. It's all about the goals that you set for yourself, not what nobody else fucking thinks at all.
You think, yeah.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people will look and say, okay, you get a college degree, you work for a job, you're successful. And I'm like, no, not if you hate what you do and you don't make the money you want, and it ain't, the career path you want to continue to have, then is that success?
Everybody that went to school didn't actually say, I want to do this because this is what I love. A lot of people went to school and they say, I want to do this because this is the amount of money I want to make. I know veterinarians make on average $173,000 a year. So I want to make $173,000 a year. I don't fucking like animals, but I'm gonna go do this shit.
I'm gonna go get that bag.
Yeah, so they are technically successful. Just as if somebody always wanted to work at Claire's and they get hired. Like, nigga, I don't give, like, they probably ain't making hardly any money, but that's their dream job. Nigga, you made it. You know what I'm saying? And hand me them $3 earrings behind the counter, cause
yeah, hand them to him, cause I ain't wearing them. You hear me?
I don't give a fuck. Like, I promise I don't. Like,
I can't do it. Not at this point. I done talk too much noise in the. I can't have the CZs.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. I feel like, I'm
You wear gas station earrings?
Have I?
I said, will you?
I probably would. I could see myself being
like in these Circle K's, Quick Trip got some.
Yeah, I could see myself being on vacation or something. I was at the beach, lost my earrings, and let me stop by the nearest spot so my hole don't close up. Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let
Like,
me go to the beauty salon store real quick and give me some of these black diamonds for $2.
I wouldn't get no fuck. Like,
nah.
Yeah, like, long as my shoes. Now I don't do the fake shoes shit. Like,
Why?
Them bitches might fall apart while you walking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to hoop in some fakes. Like, them bitches, like, your toe come out the side. You out here looking like Zion and shit.
Man, I'll never forget when my high school coach went and bought them players some fake Jordans. I was out of school, but I went to the game, and I looked. I said, y'all, them ain't them real fours. It was the wrong red. You know what I'm saying? You know the Jordan 4 red.
Yeah.
And then the fake ones, it was a whole nother red. So you rock a fake chain, but you want fake Jordan. What about, would you buy your old lady a fake bag, though? A fake Birkin?
It depends. Like, usually,
it depends on the girl you got.
I ain't buying nobody a Birkin. But,
what if you get it for $150, though?
Oh, you said it was fake, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, so usually when you buying a woman a bag, right? You buying it for a birthday. It's something that she wanted, right? Like, I bought a purse before. The motherfucking purse was like $600 in the store or something like that. And I bought the shit because shit, I was just trying to be thoughtful. I was on vacation and I just bought that shit and I was like, fuck it, you know. But usually when you buy a purse, it's kind of something you're doing for a birthday or you're doing because she asked for it. So I don't think you want to go buy somebody some fake shit for their birthday or something. Me personally, I wouldn't do it.
What if she don't mind it?
If that's what she into, you already wearing fake shit. Just add this to the fake ass collection. You fake ass motherfucker. Nah.
If she too good for a fake purse, she too good for me. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
Nah.
Hey, it's a lot of women out there need to be checking their tags and shit.
No, hell no. I ain't about you no bag.
Check this motherfucker. Nah. Yeah, I might have been tripping one day. I said $600. I think that purse I bought was like $400.
Yeah, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I think it was $400. Man, I might be wrong on the brand.
Man, I bought my old lady a purse and she took it to work. Everybody looked. Oh, you got such and such on. You got such and such.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you can't even. People be watching everything you got, man. You can't. That's why I try to, when I'm in public, I try to be plain.
Mm-hmm.
I wear t-shirt, sweatshirt, some old shoes that everybody ain't popular. You know what I'm saying?
You do that in public because of what?
To be safe and out the way. Ain't nobody looking at me. Oh, you shining stars like you're getting robbed and stuff.
Man, how many robberies have we heard about over the years where the assailants only got away with fucking $20? Like, they will rob a nigga no matter what. They don't know what you got on you. Like, niggas ain't doing no research out here.
Man, listen, I do physical therapy over in Virginia Highlands.
Mm-hmm.
They breaking in cars in the parking lot all day long.
You probably should have changed where you do physical therapy.
No, man, I went over there because it was a nice part. Now, they ain't breaking in my old car. You know, my vehicle's old, so they ain't breaking in my... They go past mine, then they get the Audi A8 beside me.
We're going to double back, y'all.
Say, what is that? Chevrolet, I don't want that.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I be low-key. Like, I don't wear jewelry and stuff. I ain't with the flashy stuff right now. I'm going to stunt in a minute.
As soon as we take off, this nigga going to be he going to come in here with a chinchilla on.
No.
In July.
Because I don't want nobody to think I got nothing. Because I don't. Even if I do, I don't.
I don't give a fuck. I can't live your life according to, like, what other people are paying attention to. Cause
man, I know a lot of poor people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want them to think I got $20.
Bro, you are not in Willacoochee, Alabama no more. We are in Atlanta.
They watch me, though.
And it's that's how it went off.